Today I'm analyzing the fight between Procházka and Teixeira. Coming up. Hi, my name is Mark Leichner from MMAcoach.net, where we help coaches, fighters and enthusiasts reach their full MMA potential. And today I'll be analyzing the fight between Procházka and Teixeira. So yeah, many think this was an amazing fight. Probably even a candidate for a fight of the year, if you ask me. But I did not like it. Why? Well, many reasons. I mean, I did like it as a fan, but I didn't like it as a coach and as an ex-fighter. So, and I identify myself more with the latter. So I'll explain why. Too much damage in one sentence. Whoever won that fight, and Teixeira was 30 seconds away from winning the fight until he got choked out. But even if he won the fight, it doesn't matter who won the fight, it was a Pyrrhic victory. What does that mean? It means victory but at a great cost. So much damage was taken by both guys. So many punches to the head. Teixeira's nose was all busted up. He took some pretty serious punches to the ribs and to the face too. Procházka ate a lot of punches from Teixeira, both in the stand-up and while mounted. So it was not a pretty sight. You know, this was a recipe for brain damage later down the line. And you know, does really Teixeira need this kind of damage at his age? He's my age, by the way. He'll be 43 soon, at the end of the year. And he took so much damage, and he's planning to continue fighting, which personally I don't like. I don't think he should be fighting anymore. Not that he cannot do damage anymore, not that he cannot be competitive. We've seen that he's really amazing. You have to respect this. He's amazing. But I don't think he should be taking that kind of damage at his age, or at any age, by the way. Was the fight amazing? Yes, it was. It sure was amazing. There were many great things, and I might do like a separate video breaking down in detail some of the techniques done there, and I'm just gonna mention them now. First of all, we had two different styles against each other. We had Procházka, who had this hands down stand switching style, and we had a Tyson-esque style of Teixeira. So they were very good, both of them, in the stand-up. I think Teixeira was a little bit more, or not a little bit, he was more effective in the stand-up. And he had this very tight style with boxing. He took him down many times, mounted him. In my opinion, he mounted him way too easily. Yes, Procházka did get up a lot of times, but he also got taken down a lot of times. He got mounted a lot of times. He ate too many punches in mount. That shouldn't be the case. Me personally, I prefer boring one-sided beatings, where you don't take that much damage, and you deliver damage to the other guy. But I know this is not always possible, especially when both fighters are equally matched, like those two were. And then you have to display your grit. You have to display your your conditioning. Of course you have to display your conditioning anyways. But this was the time that they had to display their toughness. Both of those guys have a chin. There's no question about it. Their chins are amazing. But should you really test the chin? I don't think you should if you don't have to. Unfortunately, they had to test it in this fight. In this fight, the younger guy, the more conditioned guy, the fresher guy won. Teixeira had a great game plan, by the way. He wanted to punch him up a little bit, take him down, and beat him up down on the ground, maybe even finish him, which he was close to doing with that arm triangle. I don't know how Procházka got out of that. It was so tight. Even he said it after the fight. The second thing that amazed me was, Procházka took a lot of those Tyson-esque punches from Teixeira, and somehow he survived. I don't know how, but he did. Does that mean that I was not impressed by both guys? Of course not. Yeah, I would have liked a one-sided beating, to see a one-sided beating, since I was a fighter before. So I don't look at fights as a fan. I look at them as a fighter and as a coach. So yes, I was impressed by both guys. They did a lot of good things. That rear naked choke, I might do a breakdown of that. I think it's really important for fighters to realize that you don't need hooks. You don't need hooks. It's been shown many times. I think Mirko Filipovic, the Crow Cup, he finished some guy. I don't know which opponent was finished by rear naked choke, also from the side. He didn't have hooks in, so you don't need hooks. So I might do a video about that. Procházka tried rolling out of those takedowns, but he didn't manage to stand up. Teixeira was on him immediately. Procházka is very young. He has a lot of room for improvement, which I believe he will. I believe he will improve, especially on the ground. He must not allow himself to be mounted that easily. Also, takedown defense. It was working sometimes, his takedown defense, but he got taken down many times. So a lot of room for improvement, and he will improve. But I don't think I would like to see him taking so much beating in the future fights. So he needs to take a lot less beating. But he had a very, very tough opponent. What did you think about the fight? Did you like it? And do you think that somehow all this damage could have been avoided? Let me know in the comments below. If you like this video, like it and share it, and you can also subscribe to my channel. And if you like a more in-depth MMA training, check out my instructionals. My name is Mark Leichner from MMAcoach.net, and I will see you again very soon.